Chapter 3. Pain. Bunch of shadows. Interesting. Very interesting. The room's getting a little more messed up looking. Hey, the mirrors went together. Guess that's what I'm collecting. Yeah, the great general. Was that there before? Childish nonsense. You're doing the right thing.
Yes. Maybe I'll go with Christian. In America, freedom is more than just a word. Not like here. But such a journey would be expensive. What? You want to come with me? I don't think America is for you. You take after Father too much. But, hey, there's no need to get mad. Hey!
Hey. Just put something in the water. Well, looks like the elevator's working. Or is it? Storage room key. Went the wrong way. Well, the elevator was working. I don't think it's going back up. Distorted voices breathing.
Wake up. You need to wake up. You need to come back.
I don't think I want to go back there. Don't really want to stay here either, though. The sparks flying everywhere. Fudge. Needle and thread, skin and hair. Feel a little sick. Virgin Mary. She looks sad. And when the Lord saw her, he had compassion on her and said to her, "Do not weep." And he came up and touched the bier. And the bearer stood still. He said, "Young man, I say to you, arise." And the dead man sat up and began to speak. And Jesus gave him to his mother. Now, Lazarus.
I know I cannot ask you for both. I want Johannes to live. I have chosen him. Please accept Paul into your heavenly kingdom. He is a good boy. I cut off the cuckoo's flesh as I cut off its life, so that Johannes may live in its stead. Please, dear Lord, come to my aid and bring back my Johannes.
Oh, so am I Johannes then? Brought back from the dead? Clump of hair sticking out of the case. You again. Now she wanted Johannes' spirit to possess the dummy. So I remember that now. Blue door? Skulls from German Southwest Africa. For further scientific investigation, recommended for use as objects of study. Please expect the Great General's cases and boxes around midday on Friday. Following delivery, my staff will remain at your disposal. What's being delivered? There's the skulls. You're right, Johannes. Teresa and I have decided to help you once the war is over. We'll liberate the skulls from your parents' basement and send the crate back. It's the least we can do. After everything our father and forefathers did to them, let us hope they can find peace in the soil of their homeland. Ship in case it's come a long way. Where's this blue door at? That's a blue door. Oh, so I'm going this way. Yeah, that window's boarded up. That was broke before. There's some of the glass though. Alright, still going here. There wasn't another door in here, was there?
Come back. You're dreaming. Can you hear me?
And I don't know what's real anymore. I never liked this picture. Oh, but I'm thinking it. Okay. Looked too sadly, as if he knew what fate had in store. 8. Okay. Am I collecting paintings now? Any more anywhere?
My Johannes! My heart is bursting with joy. He is already in Lübeck and will be here soon. I have cleaned the large attic room so he may be made comfortable. I shall buy paints and canvases for him. My Johannes is coming home.
Inform you that your son Johannes von Schmidt is alive and has been discharged from military service as a war invalid. Until now, his physical condition has necessitated long-term medical care at Reserve Military Hospital 3 in Lübeck. Your son can be taken into your care in 2 weeks. Maybe I am Johannes then.
October 5th, 1918. I refuse to go up to the attic. The wailing and clattering alone is unbearable. And the smell.
Still locked. Nothing here to grab. Is that a door? Father's door. Unlocked. Where exactly you want me to go? Clearly not that way. Article dated May 20th, 1906. Carl von Schmidt and Company, paint factory, evades bankruptcy. Berlin-based company which specializes in the production of chemical substances for medical and industrial use was saved from bankruptcy by an injection of private funds from owner Carl von Schmidt. Investments from partners were surprisingly thin on the ground when Carl von Schmidt and Company's leading chemists were poached by a competitor in Wuppertal. Carl von Schmidt is the son of famous Prussian General Lothar von Schmidt. The investment private funds that saved the job of 350 employees, the company's Berlin premises. Whether this money can secure the enterprise's future, however, remains to be seen. So is Carl the father of Paul and Johannes, I believe? Lothar is the grandfather. Lothar, whatever his name is. Well, that's not normal. Furniture is one thing. It's back up in my room, yeah? Yeah? So, trench whistle. Oh, the blue door. There it is. Spring Awakening. It wasn't smelling the night you saw the two of them together. Well, that says you, so that's gotta be Paul. I'm playing as. Forget about that.
Those who gaze at Mother's tree are the same, and yet not so. One I told in confidence, you see, a secret.
Some people talking.
Dear Father, you have disowned me not because of that night in the attic, but because I am a rebel within the confines of this family. If you had dared rebel against your own father, you could have spared Mother much pain and torture. Your only loyalty is to a dead man. This house is under the rule of the dead. His spirit pervades every stone. I am packing and moving out. Soon you shall be rid of me. I would rather go to war than return to this accursed house. Johan.
The heck? Dear Johannes, once the war is over, we shall finally get our exhibition. And it shall be more beautiful than ever. I have received your sketches for our poster campaign in support of our soldiers. Christian will love them too. I cannot wait for the next time I see the two of you and Rudy. There's so much I want to share with you. I have seen so much on my way to the front, but for now letters will have to do. Take care of yourself, soldier. Otherwise I'll have to come over there and stitch you back together again. I have to be deployed as a nurse within the next few days. Yours, Teresa. Alright, hey, boys. Again, I ask, now what? Kitchen. Key for a supply room or something. Where the heck is that at?
Blue Dove Berlin. Having been called to arms to protect the fatherland, the following beloved members of our association did suffer heroic deaths in the fall of 1914, in faithful fulfillment of their duty. Theresa Gauweil, author and nurse. Rudi Meyer, author. Christian Mertens, painter and salesman. Konrad Bonhart, poet and accountant. Deeply saddened, we mourn the loss of our comrades in the fight for justice and freedom. The Blue Dove will honor their memory and their work. May they rest in peace, far from home and in foreign soil.
Albert, I got.
Where'd you next? God, it scared me. They're all gone now. storage room at? Oh, God. Statues. The faces. Don't see anything special. There's a letter on this one. What the heck? have no idea what the code is. Four, 8, 22. Is that the code? Why can I not look at it? The heck? Know what their combination is. Oh my goodness. Resurrection. Self. Spirit awakening. 34. Ah, got it. Golly. Alright. So, that took way too long. I just happened to notice there's some things there. I never got that. Didn't give you much indication of them being there. Alright, up the ladder. Took a lot of wandering to finally notice those stupid heads sitting up there. I'm here.
You're no son of mine. You're a disgrace to this family. You perverts are driving our nation to ruin.
Carl, don't. Nothing happened.
War is coming, and you're going to die. Look at yourselves. You're not men.
What they do? Cuckoos do not brood themselves. Instead, they usually lay their eggs one at a time in the nest of other birds. The young cuckoo grows quickly and requires large quantities of food, which he steals from the legitimate chicks before throwing them out of the nest. About this, parents will still sacrifice them everything to feed them. Ladder. Well, like where he slept at. They say the war will be over before the first leaves fall. Won't that be grand? The others at the cafe said you've been listened to. How marvelous. You'll still be able to move out from home once we have emerged victorious. We'll meet again at the front as comrades fighting for the fatherland. Your father was right. What happened between us in the attic was just childish games, wasn't it? Your friend, Christian. Now. So Johannes and Christian have a little gay fling up here, huh? You got them before he could finish.
Nothing happened. Did it, Johannes? Tell him. Christian?
You've got no idea who I am.
Paul did the right thing telling us what you were doing up here. Look at you, a pair of filthy strumpets! You repulse me, the pair of you! Get out! Get out of my house!
Everything here is just how he left it 5 years ago. Why can't I get down? Oh, that works. So Johannes was gay, huh? What the? Did you quit? Smell of paint makes you feel sick. Just a nightmare. You don't know what's behind the door. What if it is him? What if he's still alive? Got a salt line. You can't cross it. Ooh, killer pigeon. Killer pigeon teleported me. And then got crucified. Not a very sanitary looking hospital. Poor bird. My sleeves look different. Nothing here. All 27 of the bodies brought in were in what could only be described as a pathetic condition. Only one of the soldiers is still alive. Even he is a disgraceful sight. My sanatorium will restore all eligible patients to the physical and mental state required for war. It's cold, man. Dear nurses, the way some of the fallen soldiers responded to this morning's inspection of their wounds is of great annoyance to me. The medical recovery process is part of the military duty. This embarrassment is childish and must be exorcised from the patient.
Is that you in the plane pool? Oh, you want to fly high, huh? Look. I'm the bird. I'll fly with you. We can fly wherever we want together.
Another light, yeah. Key. Another phone. Dadgummit. Where is it?
Three comrades. Kasper Hafner, Rudolf Lohmann, Horst Weaver. Three comrades.
Head nurse, assign the patient's loggers according to their patient numbers. As soon as they are conscious, it shall be the patient's duty to remember these numbers. The patient files must be kept under lock and key at all times. They must not be allowed to fall into the patient's hands again. In addition, soldiers whose mental competence has been largely restored should be assigned simple tasks within the clinic. The patients in question must be provided with the keys for said tasks. The soldiers shall be responsible for any and all keys given to them.
Kasper Hafner.
Note to self. Do not forget to lock the patient files away in the office. Dr. Eisenbarth was furious with Nurse Emma when she forgot the last time. Perhaps I should not have reported her. Emma has not been back to work since she was called into his office. She probably doesn't dare face the doctor again. Okay.
Three comrades. Kasper Hafner, Rudolf Lohmann, Horst Weaver. Three despicable traitors.
Electric door. Power's out. You wonder if you should follow these cables. Dear Dr. Eisenbach, I have taken care of the matter with Nurse Simba. Patient 27 gave me a hand. Junior Dr. Lau woke up yesterday. He is a strong young man. He has already asked for more prosthesis. Small key with a number engraved on it. 28. File seems to be missing. Fritz Henning. Infantry Battalion under Lieutenant von Schmidt. Dead body brought in with heavy blood loss. Left calf and arm ruptured by explosive shell. Initial treatment consists of amputation at the thigh using the Pirogov method. Patient revives for 3 days. Like Jesus. Male hysteria. In addition to the expected disorientation, patient made disrespectful remarks about our Kaiser. Crying fits, infantile mind, explains failure as a frontline soldier and lack of national pride. No improvement following electrical induction. Terminate treatment. Patient referred to hospice. Locker to be cleaned out. Feldwebel, fractured skull. Also under von Schmidt. Revived after 2 days. Despite 1 week of pain therapy, patient still complained of headaches, draining of the cerebrospinal fluid, and removal of the affected region of the skull and brain led to immediate improvement. Now fit for battle following further adjustments. Send back to the front line immediately. Richard Mikalski, also under von Schmidt. In spite of reanimation, patient remains in a lethargic state, displays a tendency toward neurotic trembling and bladder voiding disorder. Neurosis manifests as constant and hysterical shaking of the head, nervous twitching of the limbs. Male hysteria, cowardice, amputation of the arms and legs, complete dehydration, will be fit for battle after further adjustments. Patient complains of sleeplessness, stomach problems, and loss of hearing following days spent under fire from shells and death. Both the patient's feigned symptoms and his suicide on the Western Front are the results of cowardice. Some initial success achieved by applying sleep deprivation, acoustic trauma, and regular doses of vinegar in order to physically induce the symptoms the patient claimed to experience. Patient has complied. Be fit for battle following further adjustments. Johannes. Infantry. Company under command. Patient is the brother of Lieutenant von Schmidt. Was not delivered to us. Symptoms: infected wounds and burns all over body, left arm severed. Patient was the only one of his company delivered alive. Body and face disfigured by shrapnel and barbed wire. Diagnosis: perversion, cowardice. Despite coming from a noble line, the patient had hoped to avoid conscription. Injuries probably result of attempted suicide. Reports received of sexual perversion in the past. Recommendation: due to the patient's heritage, a completely new course of treatment must be devised. This is of the utmost priority. Horst Weber. Head nurse ordered me to sweep the floor in the maintenance room. Careful be of service. My new legs throb with pain and pride. The joining of the machines reminds me of the cannon that tore me away from the front line. We're all comrades here. Everyone has fallen and yet risen again, just like me. Hope we can all experience our baptism of fire together. Yes, I'm keeping the key to the maintenance room in my locker, number 82. The combination is my 2 best comrades. Who's your 2 best comrades? Possibly 26. 23. $17. 10. 8. Okay. 6 numbers. That could be a lot of combination. 82. These lockers aren't here though. What now? Casper and Rudolph. Okay. Thanks for that. That's gonna be 7, 4. Oh wait. Shoot. It was that real funny. 15. Rudolph Lohman. Not Rudolph Nightmare. 7 and 15. There am I today, Dr. Eisenbarth tried to force me to cut off a soldier's healthy legs. I refused. He did the deed himself, glaring at me the whole time. He didn't even sterilize the surgical instruments. Jeez. Dang it. Yeah.
Casper have none.
Okay. Oh, 83. Should be 07 15. Oh, okay, maybe 1507. What the heck? Oh, 82. Never mind. I was on the wrong one. There we go. Maintenance room key. Just gotta find the code for 83 as well, though, huh? Well, they all have locks on them. Maybe I'll need all those. Yeah, you can stop telling me that. Okay. Oh, yes. Yay, power. Or not. Well, that's terrifying. So we could drop the bolt cutters though. Wire cutters. Last night I heard Mikalski and some others. There were strange screams. I think they were counting them. There was also marching, peculiar, clattering noises. Was it all a dream? You all right in there, buddy? That is not moving. Alright, you can stop.
3.
Another electronic door. To ensure the safety of our medical staff, as of today, our doors will be secured using an electrical system. Fuse boxes in the maintenance room control access to the main hall from the administration and shower areas. Great. Oops. Alright, jeez. Same thing. bit of a mess in here, buddy. Is that an egg? Alright, let's follow the yellow one. Thing in here somewhere? Oh Lord. Alright, so I gotta follow this one. Jeez. Amputations must always be performed without anesthesia. When your nurse or junior doctor contradict this order again, this is reported immediately. Every ounce of pain caused by the incisions of the scalpel and the saw is equivalent to the purifying fire of war, from which our patients have fled through death and injury. These are the birth pains of the frontline soldier. Jeez. Sounds terrible. Ensure the safety of the sympathetic. Oh, I don't like this. Where's that phone? Is that the same phone from earlier? Oh, I think.
They fear the light. Make their weakness your strength, soldier.
Okay. Freaking. Right on it. In light of patient 26's bloodline, I have selected him for an entirely new treatment. The ovum victoris. 26, that was von Schmidt, Johannes. The plaster, the powdered bone, hair, and fingernails of selected soldiers will form the shell. The maceration fluid inside will be a mixed solution of marrow and body of fluids. Wound fluid in particular is crucial to the success of the treatment. In the ovum, the body will be ripened over the course of several weeks by means of electrical stimulation. I expect great results. Dang. Not much left of him. What the heck? Get up. That works. I think. Now everything's on fire. See what you did. Well, looks they're all frozen now. What the heck? Back in the trenches. Yeah, 'cause this is where I wanted to be at again. Oh, it got dark.
Can you hear me, soldier? Thank God. You're back. Where have you been?
I really don't know.
You hear the screams. The enemy has broken into our trenches once more. Meet me in the command bunker.
What are we doing back here? Dr. Eisenbarth's sanatorium. You can't help but laugh when you see the painted words. Dear Surgeon General, I am writing to lodge an official complaint regarding the new Krankenführer, Lieutenant von Schmidt. Despite my protestations, he insists upon referring to me as Dr. Eisenbarth after that deplorable drinking song. He has even had Unteroffizier Eigart and Fromm paint the name on a sign in front of my office. Our men are dying by the dozens, their lungs ravaged by poison gas. Typhoid is also widespread. And on top of all this, I now have to deal with a buffoon of a lieutenant telling his men I can magically restore the dead to life. In light of Lieutenant's lack of experience, I have attempted to remain tolerant of his shenanigans. However, even I have my limits. Makes you think about Looney Tunes cartoons. Dear Dr. Weidenbach, I had the misfortune of watching while Unteroffizier Eigart and Fromm pushed Gefreiter, God, I'm probably butchering some of these names, Newman out into no man's land wearing nothing but his boots. He was shot. After I had managed to pull his body back into the trench, the two Unterofficers started haggling over his boots and possessions. Would it be wise to report this to the lieutenant? Klaus. Fritz. Joseph. Come on. Emil.
We are so weak we can hardly stand. If German pride will not permit us to surrender, then we shall die. I suppose we may as well go to hell. At least we won't drag the rest of the world down with us.
Morale doesn't seem to be very high. Albert Eck. Gaspar. Poem, Part 1. Alone in the woods, a red flower blooms. Soon, all too soon, I shall meet my doom. Soon, all too soon. A lump of lead somewhere will take my sorrow, be it today or be it tomorrow. Sounds like a depressing poem. Oh, it's that dummy again. That's nothing but contempt for you. Fine then. Can I not go in there? Is it a glitch or can I just not go in there? What the heck? So go this way. What? Always blocked. Path of the Lion. Nothing. like a big generator. Gotcha. Looks like a good place to find some fuel. Things seems to be full of diesel. Now I just need an oil can. See, there's one by the car over here. Oh, there's some more. Oh, it's empty. Somebody left the truck running. That's a waste of gas. There we go. $14 barrels. Another vehicle out there. That was easy. It's not like he was peeing in it. Alright, let's see what they did.
During my rounds this morning, I saw someone creeping through the trenches. It was Dr. Weidenbach. He had a rucksack with him, and he was as pale as a corpse. He said I needed to talk to my brother, today. I don't know who told the doctor, but Supreme Army Command is going to give the order to storm the French trenches. Operation Morgengrauen.
Mm-hmm.
They know success is impossible. But to them, we shall be but a few more lines in the list of losses. I haven't seen the doctor again since. Perhaps the best course of action would be to run away. But I cannot leave without my brother. 12th of September, 1917.
That's what we saw at the very beginning. Oh, hey there, little guy. Yeah, I'll get you out of there. No, you died anyway. That's a very large feather. I don't think that belongs to you. The heck? There we go. The heck was that? Oh. This is kind of tedious. It'd be nice if we just do one click and take all of them out. I guess that's what the large feather belonged to. Bunch of dead pigeons. Mind the hole. The noise doesn't sound pleasant. Definitely doesn't sound welcoming. Leutnant von Schmidt has ordered us to clear the water out of the old shaft using the pump. It's nonsense, of course. It'll fill up again straight away as soon as it rains again. Eck found the remains of a French uniform in the mud. It must have died down there before the godforsaken patch of land fell into our lands. If the Leutnant keeps us slogging away like this with hardly anything to eat, it won't be long before the mud takes us too. Piece of junk. What the heck? Oh. On already. Something walking around here with me. What the heck is it? They're not very fast. Get off. Isaac, Ilwork, and I are fed up of these bare bones rations. The Leutnant's pets get anything they want. We're going to sneak in and grab what we've earned. Schnapps, brandy, tobacco. We'll stash our loot in the old shaft. No one dares go down there. We're not scared of anything anymore. Not the Leutnant and not the shaft. It'll all be over soon, anyway. Am I back at the camp?
Yes, sir. Jawohl. If only we had more like him. Absolute, Herr Kommandant. Yes, he's officer material, all right. The perfect fit for my flight squadron. You can count on me, sir. Jawohl, Herr Kommandant.
What you talking about there, buddy?
Ah, there you are, soldier.
There.
I knew I could count on you. Even though you failed to stop that fiendish saboteur. But we don't need weapons to get the job done, do we? At ease, soldier. Your reliability and ambition are exemplary. I managed to get through to Supreme Army Command. However, I'm afraid I have some bad news. We are on our own out here. Deserters and traitors back home are trying to drive a dagger into our backs. They want to force the Kaiser and the Supreme Army Command to surrender. Cowards. They have no idea what things are like out here on the front. We are being overrun. Perhaps they are even responsible for these freaks of nature that plague our trenches. They want to hold us back. This new enemy, it even has aerial capability now, attacking from the sky. It hates the light. I managed to blind it with our searchlights. But then its scream short-circuited everything. The fuses, the wires, all burnt out.
Is that where I come in? Where'd you go?
This enemy knows no mercy. It will not stop at our borders. If we lay down arms, it will ravage the whole fatherland. The Weltenbrand will be upon us and the world will burn. Everything we fought for will be lost. The Kaiser and Supreme Army Command are aware of our efforts. They're counting on us. There's some technical equipment in my plane. Fuses, among other things. Out there in no man's land. Soldier, attention! You will fight your way through to the crashed plane in the west. Secure the equipment. The fuse for the searchlight. Then we can blind this monstrosity.
How are you seeing what
I'll
you're doing?
cover you from up there. I see things so much clearer now. I'll keep an eye on you. And then, we will be the cleansing fire. We will wipe the enemy off the face of the earth and earn our way back home. No faltering, no hesitation. For freedom and the fatherland.
For the fatherland.
Dismissed, soldier.
The pressure of our troops in our homeland is growing. We must absorb this pressure and return it tenfold. Can't get past the chair. Oh. Gotta wait for him to leave. Path of the hero. You're a tape. You're back. Effective immediately, all anti-aircraft searchlights are now connected to the electrical system. Okay. The telegraph. Out here, huh? Dude, distance. Good. Not too far away. Oh. Well, okay then.
On your feet, soldier! Come on, throw me the fuse! Here! After it! Get that hellish monstrosity! I'll repair the searchlights! Then we can finish the job! Don't tell me you're getting tired now! Go, go, go!
Nice of it to drop me where I needed to be. One working. Can I move it? It's not. Oh, here's a big gun. Do I shoot it? Oh. Jeez. Things fast. Pain. Now where am I? Bring me to its nest or something? I don't really know. He's still talking. Daggum pigeons, really? Oh yeah. More of this. Got it.
I don't want him to go.
I must. No. I want to. Don't you understand? For our freedom.
If only Paul were old enough. He'll make a real soldier.
Why didn't you go to war first? Why was it him?
I don't know. Figure because he was the older brother? Come on, up the ladder. No. There we go. Here's a pigeon. Get out of here. That is some big eggs for a pigeon. Where do I go? Oh. I want those boots.
What did you expect?
You think rank is everything?
They need to show you respect.
Finally, a chance to show everyone what you're made of. You're a lawyer, commanding a company on the Western Front.
They laughed at you. Why not at him?
Get out of here.
That's not my son. Do you hear me? That's not him.
What's happening here?
Was Mother right? The cuckoo sneak into our home while you were away.
He doesn't speak. He just stares. Does he remember?
Oh, got some obstacles now, huh? Whee!
You're not my son. I want my son.
Whatever that creature in the attic is, it deserves to suffer. What? $27? What I learned so far, it was Johannes, just they did something to him. He died. They did something to bring him back. But it wasn't really him anymore. Ah, dang it, didn't see that. Dang bird. You again. You just like to follow me around, don't you? Heck. get... Oh. There we go. And the wheelchair.
What have they done?
No, can't be him. You left him behind.
My God.
That can't be. What if it is him?
Thanks for the feathers to land on. Go up or down?
My son's dead. He's dead.
Why didn't you listen to him?
He was as good as dead. You took one look at him among all that wire and ran. He can't have come back, can he?
He fell. Never hit the ground. Did he see me?
Okay, so that was Johannes at the beginning. And I guess it was Paul that was walking up to him there at the end. Gosh. Poor pigeons. smacking into it.
Underneath all the pain, we're comrades, brothers, always. Brothers.
My children.
My sons.
Forgiveness will be yours if you grant him his freedom.
What do I do?
Underneath all the pain, we're comrades, brothers, always. Brothers.
My children.
My sons.
Forgiveness will be yours if you grant him his freedom.
Pain, born of darkness and night, made flesh, desecrated, defeated. Undying, we live on in eternal plight.
Clearly the first two enemies represented the mother and the father. This one will be the brother. Guess I'm gonna smack into it again, I guess, huh? Come on. That's weird. Oh, let's go under them. Okay. Why'd I do that?
You're almost there. I know you can do it. Trap the abomination and wring its neck. There's not a moment to lose.
None of that. Hana says cages are bad, birds love to be free. assuming that's some kind of clue on how to save him instead of kill him. Okay. So we're in the boss area. Why are you in the cage? You look a little crammed in there, buddy. What a sound. Green light. Number one, shut up. That it? Four, there's only I see three. Put your cages away, man. What else you want? else need to do? It's hurting me every time, even though I'm avoiding it. That just happened. What the heck, man? Grab it. Sure, they're all the way down, I guess. Won't budge. Something different just happened. Oh, I guess I did it. Healing to pain. Fly free, Birdman. at it. Chapter 4. I haven't looked at it yet. Whoa. Didn't expect that. Which way do I go first? Ah, close it behind me.
To die for the fatherland is your duty? How could I be so blind? So cowardly? Paul, you are alive. And your brother, too. Forgive me, please. I haven't been a good father to you, nor a good husband to Madeleine. How can we go on from here, my son?
Easy enough. Start over, huh? Forgiveness is always a good first step.
Valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. My dear Paul, I wanted to die for what I did to your brother. The Holy Virgin Mary has returned you to us too. I want to live now, for the two of you.
No words were needed. You were brothers again.
It's not your fault.
Is that it? No speech?
Lieutenant von Schmidt. It's time to honor your name. The Kaiser and the Supreme Army Command are counting on you. Operation Ockenkrauen. Pass it on to the front. You know what you need to do. Do it. The command to go over the top.
So you're the one that sends the order, huh? And your brother receives it.
I don't care, Paul. Shoot yourself in the foot. Just do something. If you don't, I will. We'll be slaughtered out there. Listen to me. You've got to get out of here. No, that's nothing to do with it. I don't blame you for ratting me out. You didn't know any better. Listen, even Papa wanted me to come and get you. Papa spoke to me. Do you understand what that means? He must have heard it from the very top. Your damn uniform is meaningless. Your name is meaningless. And your death will be meaningless too. You really think you're better than me now? Just because they put those pips on your shoulder. They're running out of officers. And now they want to send us out to slaughter too.
Poor horse.
I'm the traitor. We've all been betrayed. By Supreme Command. This isn't about me or you. The lives of this whole company rest on your shoulders, Paul. And yours alone. Do you know what that means? Do you really understand? Think about what I said. Make your own decision, for once in your life. Please.
Understand, do you? There's no such thing as half a victory! Not for us. A lunatic. The ancient enemy. Hysterical and spineless. A cowardly old cripple who sends his children to fight in his stead. A pervert who couldn't fight, for whom a merciful death was almost too good. Their never-ending suffering, their pain, that's what's in your blood. But you're even worse than them. The Great Lieutenant, your entire company. Why couldn't you at least have had the decency to die? The rest of them!
Why couldn't you at least have had the decency to die?
There aren't any survivors here.
I'm sure I heard something.
There's no one here.
Shh! Be quiet. Over here! This one here! Heads up!
What a runt. Throw him back in the mud. Maybe he'll grow a little. He probably doesn't speak a word of French anyway.
Shut up! And you! Hands up, I said!
Families all together. Still sounds of war in the background. Well done, well done. I really like that. That was good. Some of the sections were a little drawn out. It was a good story, good ending. I enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I appreciate it. Till next time.
Land allein.
Schöpfer darf nicht schaffen, muss sein Werk zerstören. Niemand darf mehr dienen seinem Stern, keinem anderen Herrn, keinem anderen Herrn. Sollst du dem Vaterland gehören, Glut zur Glut des Volkes, ausgelöscht dein Name, in die Lüfte fährt die Flamme steil, Flamme steil. Alle nur ein Teil, alle nur ein Teil, alle nur ein Teil, alle nur ein Teil. Du musst nicht für dich sterben, musst zu Glanz zerfliegen, aufgegangen in der großen Glut, großen Glut. Friede darf nicht sein. Friede